call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And at least and the Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So LSU's offense takes the field. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Going to swing it on second down. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy, the players this week.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Longhorns offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. When you get to this point in the season, Jesse, and you're in the Heisman Trophy race like this guy is, every decision, every play, every move will be magnified today.
No question this guy has the numbers, but what he's also had is Heisman moments in big games with a lot of people watching. He has stepped up, and he's played his best football from the quarterback position. And David, I think that's the biggest key now here at the end of the season for him, determining whether or not he can win the trophy.
And we're voters, Jesse, right? That's what we look for. Like, were you big time when your team needed the most, when you played great competition? And so far, he's checking all the boxes, man. He's been elite of elite. Finishing the season strong right here could be the final cherry on the sundae.
Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy
breaks into the open. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big fella moving. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special team, everybody feeds off their great energy.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Looking to take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Intercepted for the 11th time.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. Trying to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. It's complete. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Looking for space. It's Flanagan. There he goes.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
He's got it on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Flanagan. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wells. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's Wells. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Longhorns come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Leaves it with the back. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a two-score game at 16-7.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking for space. It's Flanagan. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Flanagan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Wells. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Longhorns back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly complete. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw time running short in the half. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a big gain. He's got it inside the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning, just lets it fly deep downfield. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires on the move. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half. When you got to have it, execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. but I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Texas offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wide open downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The give on the option. Fights off a defender. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. He'll do it himself. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. So be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The give to the tailback. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. Guys, after that miss, we are still sitting on a 5-point game.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Pulls and fires complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires complete to the right. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. with a first down. They'll snap it from the 32. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns are flying down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Line getting set on 2nd down. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Going with the ground game left. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Leaves it with the back. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Gives it on the option. Has the stakes and still on his feet.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do. Got
his man downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, Texas! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. He's got it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Floyd.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And they did tack on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll keep it on the ground. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. The Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Right down the middle. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Still running at the 40. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. LSU quick to the line.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble, and it took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play that's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Dances away to my time. Oh, it's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Longhorns decide to punt it away. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. A sack ends the drive for this O, and the punting unit is now on the field. And the returner goes down. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got him downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Used the play fake, now to throw. Complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Floyd. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw again. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Backed up now. Here's second and long. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gideon. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Got it in the middle. It's Floyd. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it comes down to the 2-point conversion.
Well, it's a great job getting the touchdown. Obviously, now you've got to go for 2. You got to dial up your best 2-point play to try to tie this thing with only seconds to go.
Listen to this crowd begging its defense to get a stop. Looking to throw. He's got it. The 2 is good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Give to the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
Play of the first possession of OT. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. Touchdown LSU! They take the lead here in overtime. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on first down in overtime. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Bruce. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Snapped it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Longhorns! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Looking downfield on first down. If he houses this, it's ball game. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Past the 10. All the way back. He took it all the way. The pick 6 and the walk-off win.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college